4/29/2018, Monday morning, about 6:08. Just a little bit past doing the video about that window, the damp, how I think it's Puss Bag next door that shot at my dogs, yada yada yada. So here's the other thing. Local gang, speaking of Puss Bag, I should say gangs because I heard that there's 3. And apparently there is 3. And this one's has its own specific name, and then the other one across the street that used to be married to the fire marshal, whose kid now is on the fire marshal, that's who I'm going to do a video about now. It involves this one, and Tool Lady with the car, and an incident with the burn barrel. That is a separate incident, but it was something that I predicted. I was standing out there when it happened. I'm assuming, yeah. So there's 2 fire incidents that I want to talk about. One of them, they all involve the same people, the same groups of people. One of them involves my burn barrel, gifted to me by 2 different people, messed with, stuffed by the Tool Lady in a weird way, and then predicted by me to be an issue, so I prepped for the issue. They didn't realize that I was a prepper, and I would be standing there. So they expected me to be careless. They expected their setup to create a fire, and so they preemptively sent next door, who's a fire person, I guess, over. And he got out of his truck and was surprised to see me standing there with a hose. He's like, "Oh, I heard there was a fire." I'm like, "No, I got it." So that's one fire incident involving this group. And the other one is that if all this damp that did not occur in previous years but is occurring this year, that I predicted last year in August when my landlord was over here and took the ladder that made it so I couldn't get up on the roof. I knew they'd be prying at the roof and making special new leaks, which did happen. And when they took my hose and my water, my outdoor water hardware, and made it impossible for me to water, it's pretty obvious that I'm being set up for a fire hazard. And then the funky electrical guys hovering around in the neighborhood at weird times in weird ways. And the electrical things that have gone on here previously. So if there is a weird fire going on, I'm just going to say that the KKK is known for lighting shit on fire. And when the other one across the street that I got told was the Queen of Albion, God, I had 3 or 4 women that were just obsessed with telling me that they're the queen, and I'm just like, be the queen, man. I can't help what my name is. Can't help it. But you can be the queen. I don't want nothing to do with it. So yeah, this one that supposedly is the Queen of Albion, or one of them, her kid, and she used to be married to the fire marshal, and so when her kid came of age, yucky, her kid that I think that she tried to like, I don't know. I don't even know how to say what I think that you people tried to do, you disgusting women and your children, and it's just gross. Yuck. But I did hear about all the rubbers in the water system after Mom's Day weekend here, and I've been a maid during Mom's Day weekend several times at the hotels, so I just, yuck. There's a reason that I don't like women. And I was being brought up to be a yucky woman, and I chose not to. I chose to go to counseling. So anyway, yucky woman across the street that used to be married to the fire marshal, when her kid turned 17, and then he was going to be 18 and started going to the fire marshal meetings, I was like, oh, you know, I bet we're going to have some fires so that you can have some practice. 3. Boom, boom, boom. And 2 of them, I could say for a fact that one She even took me to his house in a weird way and then told me that, oh, he's never liked me. That she was not real happy about it. And then his trailer burns. Poof! Right when her kid needs some practice because he's going to be a fireman. And the other one is at the people's house that used to be the saboteurs. They need to get under control. And she did a nice thing for me right when you guys almost had me in a real hard place. Out there in Emerson Park, huh? And now, my goodness, now she, I believe, is under Emerson control because she, had to go from a burned up house to, like, I think live in one of your houses. But maybe she's related to the Emersons in the first place, who knows? But yeah, Lila, she's like new Lila. New Lila. So yeah, that's two, and I can't remember what the third was, but it was like boom, boom, boom. Were those fires within a 2-week period or a 1-day period? And then there was the funny games that the preacher played with the fire truck, and then guess what? 17-year-old boy, all grown up, showed up for one of those too. At least one, maybe twice, with the antique fire truck. And I just want to say for the record that I'm sad. Because he looked like a nice kid, and now he looks like a redneck meth head. But he's probably a narc, because his mom's a narc. So I don't know. Yuck. Eek. So anyway, probably better be hoping that nothing happens to my trailer as far as fire. That would be pretty funny. I mean, considering the funky leaks and created situation that we got here, but hey, reputation games have a way, I guess, of coming home to roost. And this place is like Reputation Gameville, and shit's coming home, huh? Hello from the Shitville.